Hey everybody! So I think we have the storage space licked. We have the pretty much final update for the storage space. Uncle Bill and I went over there yesterday, and it wasn't as cut and dried as we kind of hoped it would be, but we finally got it solved. It was unknown whether or not like I was going to save any money, and I'm like, and it's down to the last day here. Today is the last day before I'd have to pay $342 a month, right? So it's like, well, we got to figure something out because I can't move out in a day and I can't pay that. So after talking to the manager over at the public storage for a while, we left there with them going, well, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow and see what happens, because it's not the cheapest way to get the space is online. So if you just walk in the store, you're not going to get the cheapest price, So that was kind of the whole deal, is because my storage space was only the last 10 by 20 they had. So it's like, and it obviously wasn't vacant. So, she told us that we'd have to wait like 30 minutes. Like, okay, move out and then wait 30 minutes, and then I'll be able to like hold it for you, and then Billy can help me re-rent it or whatever. Well, it kind of didn't really work out like that. So I was kind of in limbo, and then she was saying like, well, it looks like we might be able to do $274. I'm like, that's $4, $273 or $270. It's like $4 or $5 more than what I'm already paying. I'm like, well, I really wanted to get to the 144. Let's just put it this way, guys. Like, have a plan, okay? Don't be like me. Have some sort of fucking plan. If you're gonna, and I know Jeff probably be watching, like, brother, make sure you have an exit strategy, or whatever. I kind of think that he said he already did, but like, pay for that shit up front and make sure you can leave at any time. I'm falling up against a deadline, trying to get the bike running, because if that's the case, that's the only thing that I would like need to have somebody get a truck and a motorcycle trailer and all that. So it really needs to drive out of there under its own power. Then the rest would be no big deal. So yeah, but that's kind of where we're at. I woke up. Well, church signal's been on since Kenosha. There we go. So yeah. If you're gonna do a storage space, pay for it in advance, have a plan. Apparently, like these, corporate places like public storage, they're, in my opinion, they're legalized extortion. It's a scam. Only do it if it's absolutely necessary. Like I said, and prepay. If you're going to be there a year, prepay. Save up. I was in the same boat and I couldn't. So this is what you get when you can't save up. Do the math. 144 times 10 is 1440, right? Plus another couple of months, you're at 1,800, $1,600 or whatever the deal is, 1,800, 1,900. Make sure you come up with the money. That's, otherwise they gotcha. And once they sink them hooks into you, they got you, brother. You know what I mean? Anywho, that's all taken care of. I think it's going to cost me like $188 a month, which is better than $269, and it's sure better than $342. And like I said, we'll be there in a year, and I'll have to figure something else out. I don't know what. Oh Jesus, doggo, it's freaking out. So yeah. If you're gonna find somewhere, it's nice, that's why I picked the storage space, is, I don't have a house. So, but you gotta find somewhere like somebody's renting their garage out or something like that, where you got electricity and privileges or water or whatever the deal is, you know. But it also, you know, for me, I'd like it close to the house. I mean, you know, my storage space is only, what, 10 minutes away, less, to my house. So, let's give you a super quick Harley update. Been working on the wiring nonstop. The other day, you know, I'm trying to button up the rear end, the turn signals, and all that crap, and I was going to wire up the brake lights, and the brake output from the harness for NWT, for the X31M or whatever, the brake wire just fell out of the connector. It was a bad crimp, so I'm gonna call up this guy David at NWT Cyclotronics. He's an engineer over there, and I think I'll just send him an email and say, hey David, you know, I was working on this, and you know, the wire just fell out, like I need a new harness. Which, what I tried to do was de-pin the thing. I bought like a de-pinning kit off of Amazon. I don't even know where the locking tab is on these pins. It's so hard to see. If I saw a pin, I'd probably know where to push or how to extract it, but I don't have x-ray vision, so I don't, you know, I don't know. So, but yeah, I think the thing to do is just going to be like ask these guys to send me another output harness. Which sucks is because the output harness is like now, you know, fully integrated into my wiring system. You know, I'm going to have to go back and, you know, redo a bunch of stuff, right? So, but I will just email them, and then hopefully, you know, it's going to set me back. But what else do I do? You know, so. But other than that, like, you know, pretty much everything, like the whole rear end's wired or whatever. I'm waiting, you know, was missing that one wire. So that's the update. But yeah, man, it's like, it feels like it's like, I don't know, 47, something like that. Although it said it was feeling colder, like 39. I don't know, I'm wearing my double hoodies, you know, my armored hoodie and my regular hoodie, and but it's supposed to get up to 67 today. It's supposed to be pretty nice. So, and you know, it showed this whole week rain, and then, you know, I'm looking at the forecast. You know, yesterday it was supposed to rain, and then it didn't. Today it's supposed to rain, and now it didn't. You know, I don't think it's going to. So we got, now it definitely looks like it's probably going to rain, you know, in the next day or two or something, but that's all right. You know, I just want to keep riding for a while, you know. We're getting to that point, you know. Easy. Take my time.
No worries.
How you doing?
Hey. Take care.
All right, we'll see ya. Oh, killed it. Don't you hate that? See ya. Woo! Yeah, that wind bites, man. It's cold. When you're going slower, it's not as bad. The wind definitely does go through these jackets. You know, it's too hot to wear my leathers, my bomber. It's too hot. Better than a cup of coffee. This'll wake you up.